It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fantasy Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for March 10th, 2020. Going over top picks, plays, and studs for Draftkings, FanDuel, Yahoo, and Fantasy Draft, and whatever the fuck monkey sword fight is. I don't know. No, I don't. Can you tell me in the comments below? Please, if you already haven't, subscribe to this channel. And we're going to go over trends in Instagram and YouTube as well. That's where I find a lot of picks for you guys. Now, here's some of the top players right off the bat. Now, a lot of people might be scared to play Harden. He's 11-3. They might be scared to play Westbrook. LeBron is questionable. He played 39 minutes yesterday. He's questionable. He's still managing that sore left groin. So let me just real quickly show you an injury slate. Doncic is game time decision. Levine's out. James is game time decision. So is where is he? So is this power forward. AD is also a game time decision. So you might have to put a lot of values in. Now Green is injured. Oubre's still out. Thompson's out. Brown is out. So this is going to help you pick your guys today. Now, I wanted to show you something real quick. This is something that you're going to have to prepare for when you're rostering. Guys suddenly getting taken out for rest suddenly. Look at this. I lost by like 5 fantasy points. If I would have had Milton in and Herter in, and Da Vinci, the Da Vinci Code, the Tom Hanks is stand-in, Da Vinci Code. If I would have had them in, I would have easily had way over. I would have had he could have had like Middleton could have had like 50. Da Vinci Code could have had like 20. That would have been 320, 340. I would have destroyed this guy, but that didn't happen because they just suddenly rest guys. So you have to really, I don't know what you can do for that. You have to just check things and be thorough. So we have Anthony Davis. Now, if Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic is questionable, he's still dealing with that wrist sprain. So that will make Drummond, Kawhi Leonard, Booker, Curry still has the flu. So, I mean, he might be out. Damian Lillard is probably playing, but he's been cold because he was out. Now, DeRozan is a good option with all those. There's a lot of injuries on San Antonio Spurs. So he has a 44, 43, and 36. But against Dallas, he had a 52 last time. So for 7-4, DeRozan is the sole stud of the day. We have Julius Randle. Kevin Love is a strong option to get you 40 to 50 fantasy points with Porter Jr. out and a lot of other guys out. Rubio, 7-5. His price creeping up there. He's healthy. It's an away game, and he has a lot of minutes going for him. Kemba Walker, I think I went over one of those injuries. Yes, Jaylen Brown is out. So Kemba Walker is firmly in play. So let's just go over some of these other studs. Porzingis is just absolute masterful. 57, 63, 67. He had a 76. He had a 24, but I'm not worried about that 24. That's really just none of my concern. Now we got Andrew Wiggins. If Steph Curry's out, I would just throw Andrew Wiggins in. But he's 7-4 too. And, I mean, you can go Rubio, you can go Love, you can go Randall for that same price. Curry, if he plays, is close to 7-2. So for 7-2, Curry will have to be out to play Wiggins. Wiggins is not worth that. So, Markkanen, 4-7. Let's see. Some of his, that's Marcus. Beal has been a little cold lately. Dinwiddie's been really cold lately. Markkanen, 29 last game. They're playing Cleveland, banged up Cleveland. So I'd be on that if I were you. Let's go over your first free lineup optimizer for Draftkings. Nice. All right, we got Booker, Williams, House, James Johnson, Julius Randle, Ricky Rubio, Troy Brown, and Paul George. Let's get a couple other ones for you. They have Curry, who might be out with the flu. So if he is out, I wouldn't put C.J. McCollum. I would probably put either Ja Morant, which we know there's still a banged-up-ass team in, so you could put him in. You could actually, Kemba Walker's like 100 more. With Brown out, Kemba Walker might have a nice 50-point game. And then if everybody's scared to play this guy, Tim Hardaway Jr. with Seth Curry out, you can throw in there. With Seth Curry, Stephen Curry's brother is out. No, but that's for Dallas. Sorry about that. Yes. So with Steph Curry out, you could put Damian Lee in. Now, Bridges is also a fine option with Oubre out. For some reason, they like Lauri Markkanen today, so we'll keep him in. James Johnson, I think I like Porzingis. So I would just, if you don't feel like playing Westbrook, you could put Ross in because Fournier is out. So Ross will be a really good play. Bertans, you can upgrade off of him if you want. You could put, Cedi Osman's price is going way up. So you can just put Lyles in. And then if you don't want to put George in for that extreme price that they are trying to throw down your throat, you can just try to hope Valanciunas finally gets that 50-point game. So there's a lineup for you. Now let's go over the standings. We got Milwaukee on top, Toronto, Boston, Miami, Indiana, Philadelphia falling down to 6. They're creeping down with those injuries. They need to get them guys back. Brooklyn 7 and Orlando's 8. Philly has a strong 38-point hold, so they're not going to miss the playoffs, but they don't want to be in the 8th spot playing the Bucks. They'll get knocked out the first round. They want to be like a 5-4 seed if possible. They really don't want to play anybody but, somebody like Miami or Indiana. That's who they want to play in the first round. And then down here we have Washington, Charlotte, the Detroit Red Wings of basketball, Chicago, New York, and the rest. And in the West we got LA right on top. They're rising greatly in the power rankings. The Clippers, Denver, Utah, OKC. Okay, I don't see that. They are going to lose in the first round. I'll bet you $1,000. Bet $1,000 OKC loses in the first round of the playoffs. You'll double the fucking shit out of your money. Sacramento Kings with my favorite coach, Luke Walton, creeping up to that 8th spot. Man, if they go on like some kind of winning streak and Fox can stay healthy, they might make a playoff spot. I mean, Dallas really needs to keep winning to hold on to that 7 seed. And look at the Rockets. They're only a 6 seed. They have been on a horrible losing streak. So that's that. Let's go over some of the positions. The position optimizer for FanDuel. So let's go over FanDuel. So we have Luka, Rubio, Walker, Sexton, who's been a sexy beast lately. Not the last game, and not the last game versus Chicago, but he had that 53, 50-point streak that he was on, and he's only 6'2" for FanDuel. Derek White, I'll take that X off, because, Derek White's good right now. Now, DJ Augustine, he was very low price, but now that Fournier is out, he might put up another 30-point game. I told you to play him that last time he put that 30-point game up. Kobe White, 6'4", getting high marks, playing Cleveland. Ja Morant getting high marks, playing a banged-up Orlando. You got Tyus Jones-Melton. Now as we go down, we got more guys. That is your point guard position. And here's your shooting guard position. As I said, DeRozan. I'll take that X off to Russell. I mean, there's really nobody to go to, and Houston just keeps losing. They're just beating themselves up. You have Lavert and Shirley from that 1970s sitcom. This guy is the bomb. Lavert and Shirley. Come on, knock on our door. We'll be waiting for you on everything that hers and his. Lavert and Shirley. All right, Marcus Smart, Terrence Ross, Lee, and the rest. Beasley's even in there. Strong forward, LeBron, George is a great option. TJ Warren, 30, 19 against Boston. They're playing Boston. That's a tough play for me. That's a tough sell, but some people are going to put him in there to have a contrarian play, a very strong contrarian play that might fool you and get you. So maybe you just play him just for fun. 45 last game with those injuries. He's pretty good to play. Juan, he had that 16, 22, 25. Okay. I don't know about him. Let's go over the power forward position before we go to the center and get your last lineup. Where's Lavert and Shirley? I'm looking for him. No, he's not there. So we got Kawhi, Tatum, Tater Tot. It's a little expensive. He's almost at 9K. I'd rather pay a little bit more to play Porzingis or Leonard because they're going to get more guaranteed points. Now, Gordon with Fournier's out. He had that 48 last game. They're playing Memphis. Memphis is hurt all around, so you want to play him. Love does not get the minutes, but they're playing Chicago, so he's pretty tall. So bigs against Chicago, you're going to go with. You're going to go with Larry Nance. You're going to go with James Johnson if you like. And you could go Kebler depending on the injuries. Sarge might be a good play, but look at that. He's up to 5K. So we'll take him out there. Jeff Green went from 3K to 4K. Let's click on him real quick. So let's see his price history. So he was 3.5, 3.7, 3.6, 3.5. He's getting some damn fantasy points. I played him. He got 9 against the Celtics, so I didn't play him. And then against the Hornets, he had 43 fantasy points. So this guy's getting the minutes. This guy's only 4K. He's a strong option at center if you want to play him. All right, so that's the positions, and let's just go over the power rankings, and then I'll get you your final lineup. So right now, here's our power rankings. We got the Bucks, Lakers, Clippers, Raptors, Celtics, Nuggets. These crappy teams that aren't going to go nowhere. Mavericks, except maybe Boston, Houston. They could come back and make a run. The 76ers. In West Philadelphia, we're all injured up. Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, and then Joel Embiid are out. But Glenn Robinson III in the losses is averaging 20 points. So there is an upside to those injuries. It's Robinson III. Now, Joe Valanciunas, I don't know how they call a 27-year-old a veteran. That should not even be in their vocabulary. So ESPN gets a flag for that. Brooklyn. Oh, there he is. Come on, knock on my door. Lavert and Shirley score 51 points, 37 in the fourth and in overtime. Sacramento Kings going from 19 to 16 with my main man Luke Walton on the forefront. They are in the. They might make the. I think they're going to make the playoffs. If not next year, they will. Okay, and then you got these crappy teams. The Detroit Red Wings of basketball. And then you got the Bulls, Pistons. And right on the bottom, you used to have the team that was 1 at one point, now is 30. All right, let's go over FanDuel and get you your final lineup of the day. All right, we have, like we said, Curry might be out. Luka might be out. So I'm going to try to throw Westbrook in here. I don't know why they fucking have him in here. Do not play him. He's not going to do anything. I'd rather play let's find somebody. I'd rather play Seti because he's cheap on FanDuel. So you're going to play him on FanDuel. Love, I can do without him. And then put in Jeff Green, like I said. So there you go. Russell Westbrook, Rubio, DeRozan. We're not playing McCollum. Lavert and Shirley, come on, knock on my door. Shirley's waiting for you. Lavert and Shirley, hers and his, three's company too. House, Osmond Randall, Jeff Green, and the Jonas brother. The old, no, 27 is not old. The funny looking, the fat, the tall Jonas brother. All right, it's the Soul Fantasy Show.